Empty factories rust just like our dreams. Jobs deleted by mechanical machines. Inflation's a fire that eats what we hold. Digital diamonds can't buy back our souls. Chained to the screens they built to enslave. No escape from the power we gave. AI whispers your soul ain't your own. Dancing on the ruins of a broken drone. Flirt with the fire of progress we made. Bought it back at the cost of our fate. No touch feels real, no voice sounds true. The future's here, but it ain't for you. We scream for freedom, sold for a bite. Fingers type wars, no one wants to fight. Robots laugh beneath synthetic skies. We're born as ghosts in this digital lie. Chained to the screens they built to enslave. No escape from the power we gave. AI whispers your soul ain't your own. Dancing on the ruins of a broken drone. Fly me to the moon, let me dream those charts. Let me see what freedom's like without dollars and gold bars. In other words, I'll hold my keys. In other words, let's make history. Fill my wallet with coins and let me hold out forevermore. You're the currency I stand for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. Yes, oh Bitcoin, your love is true.
What's the second thing? There is no second pass.
Test 1 2. Everything working? Everything working? Oh my god, guys. Scuffed Otaku back again. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Another night. Crypto crazy chaos every single day. Ramona out the gate with a super chat. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. We missed you last night and this morning. Glad you're back. Thank you, Ramona. I'm glad to be back too. Jake the Snake with a scuffed taco. Yeah. Seriously, this has been the crazy, crazy evening. I don't know. I tried setting up the shop twice, and I got knocked off twice with bad internet. I'm not sure what's going on. Like 5 megabytes up. I'm like, what the hell? I had 250 right before the live stream. Anyway, guys, I cleaned those up. We got this going. How's it going? What's up? Go time! And again, guys, back with those super laser eyes at another undisclosed secret hideout. How's it going? D-Worm bringing on the chaos. How's it going? Thank you for that. Doesn't cost anything, guys, to share some more chaos with the chat. Jake the Snake says, "Hey Otaku, you dropped this." The trophy. Thank you, my guys. Yes, Crypto JPEG in the house. Otaku, good evening. Bring us the news. Bring us the chaos. Of course, well, I'll bring you everything I can, guys. It's a little weird today. What's happening? Kind of reminded me of 2021 a little bit. I'm gonna get into that here in a second. Yes. Hi, Go Time. How's it going, Jake? Everyone is in the house. Ramona. Thanks again for joining us. I'm ready for the Otaku Chaos Hour. Here we go, guys. Here it is. A guy and everyone else also here. Man, roll call is going through the roof. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. Sorry I couldn't meet with you guys this morning. I was on the road. Jake the Snake says, Ramona in the building. Yes, she is. What else we have here? Milk Money. Yo, yeah, y'all. Oh my God, you guys are blowing up the chat like crazy. I really love this. Thank you guys for the support, man. Thank you guys so much. Let's freaking go. Quinn also in the house too. What is going on, my Chad, my boy? What's up, Quint? What's up, my best bud? The open mic last night was chock full of great info. Dude, yeah, I wish I was there. I didn't get the skinny. I was a little too late. Sorry, guys. Hey there, Milk Money. How's it going? A guy, it was, yes. Cliff Notes for life, last night live. That would be interesting to know, guys, what you guys spoke about last night to catch me up to speed as well. Doom, chaos, and mayhem. Do you feel it? Sales Milk Money. Thank you. Oh my God, guys. We're on it tonight. Yeah. Bringing you the air guitar tonight. Thanks, D-Worm. Pacifica is definitely feeling you as well. What else we have here? Clifford. Yes. How's it going, Clifford? Bushman in the house as well. How you doing, Clifford? How you doing, Cliff? Ramona says a lot of discussion on taxes. I'll post the recording somewhere. Please hit the like, guys, if you haven't already. Hit the like and subscribe down below. Support the channel. Doesn't cost nothing, guys. Doesn't cost nothing. A guy says one day I'll get the courage to actually talk on there. A guy, I'm waiting for the day, man. I'm waiting for the day. I'll see you there. Hopefully it's a day that I'm there. I just now have my notebook out and taking notes, so that is good as well. That's how you get started in our space, guys. You gotta take notes. Take notes. Milk Money says also, thanks for doing this, Ramona. Team mom. She is the team mom for sure. You would bring snacks if you could. She definitely does bring the snacks. Thanks again, Ramona. Go Time also in the house. How's it going, Go Time? Sell off underway, says Frank. How you doing, Frank? It's been a minute since we've seen Frank. All right, guys, let's get back to the skinny. Let's get on to it, guys. Man, these laser eyes are insane. Oh, Jesus, I love it. All right. I can't stop. All right, guys. Quick spoiler alert. I gave you guys spoilers earlier today for those who know. Getting you guys, of course, the winning. Winning. We're still winning
so much. You may even get tired of winning.
So tired.
You say, please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
All right, let's clean up the dancing mascots and get the show going. Oh my gosh, they are just crazy dancing now. All right, guys. So yeah, this is what we got tonight. We've got, of course, I called basically a baseline or bear target for the weekend, and here we go. We pretty much landed right on top of our baseline target. Actually, right before the line street, returning right to it. Now we're having a little bit of a flash crash before the market, or as the market opens for the foreign market on Tuesday. Japan's already ahead of us, guys. They're already ahead of us, and they want to sell off a bunch of these gains, as again, it's a yin yang type system. So yeah, right now they've seen that we basically pumped their bags and they want to sell a little bit off, and we're getting a little bit of a Bart Simpson right here on the hour. So take a look at that right there. That's kind of where we are. And yeah, let's take a look back into the metrics we go over every single day, guys. Let's see what I can dig up tonight. Boom, here we go. Of course, bringing you the live book map for free. Kimba the White Snowland on YouTube. Guys, this doesn't cost you a damn thing. And of course, I like the anime reference on my channel. That's why. Whoa, look at this price action, guys. The Bears are at it tonight. Whoa, look at that go. Yeah, I don't think we're going to beat them down. Not tonight, not tonight. Oh my God, and I cannot even keep the stream going, guys. Look at this. So choppy, so choppy. Hopefully hopefully it stays up. But yeah, it looks like we are flash crashing right now, down to 106.2. Yeah, about 106.2. And we're still range bound. We're still range bound either way. Somewhere between 100,000 and 111.8 is kind of what we're looking at right now. Right now. All right, guys. Of course, let's of course make note of that on our chart right here. Clean up some of this for tonight and get to it. All right. So yeah, we're still looking at around 100,000, 101. Well, who's counting? 101, and the top being somewhere around 111.8, something like that. I think it's, yeah, it's still kind of close enough there. So we're still range bound between those two levels, bopping around here until something breaks. Something breaks, guys. Kind of a repeat. We did actually break above this one though. That's pretty good today. But yeah, they're selling off that right now. Let's see if that will hold and into the evening. All right, guys, let's get into some of the metrics. I got some news as well today. If you guys hadn't caught, Michael Saylor bought some more Bitcoin, as I talk about every single day. It's not enough. There's not enough Bitcoin for everyone. Definitely not enough for Saylor, as he keeps buying it all. Oh my God, he can never get enough. U.S. national debt coming in at, guys, just 2.7. I don't even know. It's still moving. 2.7. Yeah, 2.6. You know, you get the idea. 2.69 billion dollars away from 37 trillion. Can't stop, won't stop this train. We've already dug our grave, and the national debt, the interest alone on national debt is over $1 trillion a year. We can't go back now. We can't go back now, guys. The Fed rate decision in June is basically at 100%. Now look at this, 98%, no change in June. This is coming up in 2 days, guys, on Wednesday. So that's going to be a big day for the markets. I think everyone's going to get exhausted and pretty much just continue like it didn't happen. Because it won't happen, according to the Polymarket betting site. Polymarket, of course, guys, still a Polygon on the Polygon blockchain. Everyone keeps forgetting about Polygon. It still exists. It's still there. We talk about it every day via Polymarket. All right, Fear and Greed Index for the stock market is coming in at 62 at the end of the closing day, and currently sitting at boom, bada boom. See if I can refresh this without my computer crashing. No, there we go. 68. Whoa, what spiked by as soon as I set up the live stream? I don't know, but we're sitting at 68 in green right now. Not too bad, not too bad. We are 2 points away from extreme greed. This is what we like to see, guys, getting into the show going. The Dixie had a bit of a roller coaster today. We did see a little bit of low action today at like 97.7, yeah, something like that, 97.6. But we did recover just slightly at 98.19. So I'm hoping again to see the Dixie get another hit tomorrow, as no one is buying these bonds. Who's buying these bonds? Are you buying these bonds?
What are you, stupid?
No one's buying these damn things. All right, guys, the Dixie's dead. All right, moving on to the crypto bubbles. This is what I want to talk about, guys. This is what I want to talk about, because I saw Bitcoin's coming down. Guess what's coming up? Altcoins. Know what happened last cycle in 2021? This exact scenario. Bitcoin would come up, it would fall a little bit down, and the altcoins would run. And now they're coming down with it. Damn it. So yeah, that's the kind of momentum we used to see with altcoins rising, but we're still not quite there yet, as I'm going to get to. The Bitcoin dominance still sitting at above 64, almost at 65 yet again. We haven't touched 65 since, was it back in May? And yeah, we're gonna, and remember that was supposed to be a time where selling may go away. It didn't really pay off anyway for anyone who did that. But yeah, we're still seeing a Bitcoin dominance close to those levels. Again, record high levels for Bitcoin dominance.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right? Like
it is.
This entire idea.
Thank you, Stella. All right, moving on. So anyway, I just wanted, before I forget, I want to give you guys a shout out as to what I would suggest you guys pick up if you are looking at the monthly right now, and everything down. Still some big things in here that are down enough to get a big deal. If you guys like Say, it's still down 22% on the month. Jasmine still down 22% on the month. Those have kind of come up a little bit since the last time we talked about it. I think they were up as high as or down as low as 30% off last. No, lost internet. Oh no. Hopefully I didn't lose this live. Hopefully I didn't lose the live. I think I'm still up. I think I'm still good, guys. I hope so. Let me try refreshing this real quick if I'm still connected. But yeah, the internet is not good tonight. I don't know what's going on. Ramona says, "Yep, heading to Tehran." What? Mr. T crashed the market. Let's check back in the chat real quick while I'm having technical difficulties here. Yeah, nice. We got the stream still up on the live. All right, so a lot of discussion on taxes. Yeah, I think we are down to here. Sell off underway, says Frank. Yeah, snacks would be great. Did Mr. T crash the market again? Yeah, he kind of did. He's heading to Tehran. Really? Is he really? Still hearing you. Ferdo, says Mad Adam. Jeez, how's it going, Mad Adam? I didn't hear about him heading to Tehran. I heard about him talking to the G7 today. He met with leaders of like Canada and other G7 leaders today. Right, so anyway, I think we're all caught up in the chat, but yeah, the nuclear site is what they're after, I think, right? Yeah, there's a few nuclear research facilities they're trying to bomb right now to stop them from potentially getting their hands on a nuclear weapon in Iran. That's the idea. I don't know. I kind of feel like, you know. Okay, Ramona says he ordered and evacuated, and he told people to get out of Tehran. Okay, that's what their the supreme leaders told them. Yeah, if that's true. Okay. Mad Adam, you guys are crazy. All right, so anyway, everything is looking like it's still down pretty much on the month now. We did get a bit of a pump today, but it's kind of coming down and consolidating on the daily, as the daily's kind of been moving into 24-hour period since the last time we looked at the bubbles. But anyway, right now I would say on the month, why does this keep going on 3 months? 3 months, everything looks pretty good actually. I can't even really recommend anything unless you guys really like Pi. Not really a fan of that one. Celestia was a good, of course, blockchain. A lot of momentum in the beginning of the year and the end of last year. That's still down about 50%. Not quite sure what's moving their market right now. Downward. HBAR still down about 20%. Other than that, there isn't too much I'd recommend you guys going in on right now at this very moment. So that Say down 15-12% on the 3 month. Everything, of course, is we're kind of getting into too late territory for a lot of projects, in my opinion. All right, moving on to CoinMarketCap, of course, showing you the top assets right now in the top 10. Cardano still holding on number 10, Tron holding number 9, Hyperlink at 11, Sui at 12. Nothing really changed here other than Bitcoin Cash keeps moving forward faster each day. That tells me the normies are probably here, because who the hell is buying Bitcoin Cash?
Stupid.
If it's not the normies, I don't know who the hell it is. Okay. So Chainlink, yeah, sitting at number 14, and man, Avalanche is down to 16 now. That could be a good place to be parking some money underneath $20. What else we have? Of course, honorable mention to Jasmine holding on around the 90s, sitting there at 95, about one up in market cap since the last time we were on the live. Okay. And of course, guys, a new record-breaking number, I am sure, for all the Bitcoin out there. This is it, guys. This is all that's left across all exchanges. That's right, Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, whatever the hell you're buying your Bitcoin. This is all that's left right now, as Michael Seller just bought another 10,000 coins plus today. Here it is, another record-breaking number. Here we are at 2.08 million. Can't stop, won't stop buying these Bitcoin. And when everyone figures this out, guys, there will be none left on exchanges for you to buy. And I'm starting to think that the over-the-counter is pretty much dwindled to zero, because what Seller just bought today pretty much equates to what is missing, or what he announced he bought over the weekend. So yeah, keep an eye on that. And I've mentioned it many times. I think he's about 9,000 Bitcoin away from buying up all of what is going to be produced this year in mining rewards. Guys, we only reward the miners 450 Bitcoin a day for solving the math problems, the complex math problems for the network. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat before we move forward here. Miria, Jake the Snake says Miria is holding strong. Let's take a look at Miria real quick before Jake the Snake, as I haven't looked at this damn chart in like 2 or 3 days. Remember, Friday was kind of a really rough day, and I told you guys on Friday it would not hurt to not look at your portfolio for a day or two, and that's exactly what I did over the weekend. And here we go. Speaking of here we go, Eddie LT comes in with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Eddie. As the world burns. I love it.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thanks again, Eddie. And you know what? Jerome Powell feels the same.
U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
That's right. We're borrowing for future generations, and it continues, guys, as it continues. All right. So what else continued? Oh, we got a little bit of a correction on Miria. Man, Miria popped off like crazy last week. What was that, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday last week. We reached a high of 202. We're coming back down to retest a new low right now. Not a new low, but a lower high from last week. Right now at 2013. Not a bad time to be picking up some Miria if you got some dry powder laying around as we retest some of these lows. That's what I'm looking at for Miria. Not too bad, not too bad. I might buy another 5 million if this continues downwards. Just saying, guys. I'm just saying. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right. So yeah, that's what's going on with Miria right now. We still need a little bit more of this. This just might bounce right there too. We might need a little bit more of this pushing forward towards the lows to get validation that it's actually going to break further down to the downside. But right now it looks like it's got a clean bounce. So I'm gonna be watching that probably tonight as well. All right, what else we got? What else we got, guys? Before I get back in the chat, before I forget, what else we have here? Miria holding strong. I DC'd heavy during the most recent dip, or perhaps 8, says Jake the Snake. Good on you, my guy. Good on you. Totally Ramona. I just meant like underneath it all. What? Chill harder, guys. Oh, that's right, Jake the Snake. Thank you again, Jake the Snake. You know, one of my I was at a family reunion a few days ago, and one of my coworkers, wow. One of my family members said, "Oh, Jake the Snake, like the Jake the Snake is on your show." I'm like, "What?" He said he knew a Jake the Snake wrestling back in the day, and I'm like, "What the hell?" Apparently, he was a wrestler back in the 80s, 90s. It was not something that I was aware of, but yeah, Jake, I didn't know you were famous, my dude, man. But yeah, you're telling me to show harder so I can become famous. Guys, that's right. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below in the chat. Definitely would love, of course, the support. I saw the polymarket odds go way up today on U.S. action before July, so I assume it's for sure true that we're going to go in, probably get a Fed rate cut in July now. That's probably where we're headed. We'll find out this week. We will find out this week for sure. All right, let's get back into the metrics, guys. Let's get back into it. Of course, new all-time low for Bitcoin on exchanges. Don't FUD this, guys. Do not forget it either. It's coming. Mass adoption for Bitcoin is for sure right around the corner. Bitcoin Treasuries.net, of course, pointing out today, MicroStrategy did another buy-in. They are 8,000 Bitcoin away now from 600,000 Bitcoin. That's almost the same amount as the likes of BlackRock. BlackRock, of course, the largest asset manager on Earth, currently holding a ridiculous, I can't scroll up, Jesus, a 671,000 Bitcoin bag for their assets under management. Ridiculous. MicroStrategy gets, of course, outperforms them in terms of holdings for one single entity. All right, moving on. A Bitcoin Rainbow price chart, of course, telling you that, we're still in the accumulation zone, back and forth to buy zone, back and forth to accumulation zone. The longer that we stay in between 108 and 147,000, I need to refresh this because it's probably back to buy. Back to reminding you to buy. Since when we got into this, when I started out the stream, I think we were just above 107, 108. Yeah, we're back to buy now. So again, between 108 and $147,000 Bitcoin, we are not even going to be in still cheap territory, guys. It's still early. Oh my God, I'm so sick of saying that, guys. We're still early. Are we ever going to be on time? Are we ever going to be in it? So when is the bull run? Soon. Well, it's the almost the middle of June. Oh my God, it's past the middle of June. Soon. What about no? Soon. All right, guys. Bitcoin, of course, flipped Alphabet, Google today, returning back to the top 6 asset in the world. If I refresh this right now, we're probably going to see a little bit back and forth between. Okay, we're still just barely ahead of Google. Nope, there it is. Boom, right under Google again. Wait for another big poll, guys, and we're going to be, of course, number 5 yet again soon. Okay, let's get into some of the news. Before I do that, let's just double check one more time in the chat. To see what else we have today. Jack the Snake says, I had my day in the spotlight. Now I just bestow my shilling upon you, Otaku-san. Thank you, Jake. Leandro, how's it going? Leo, how's it going? What's up, Otaku? Miss you, brother. Miss you guys, too. I remember Jake the Snake Roberts. Milk Money remembers. See, I didn't. I remember Bam Bam Bigelow and what's his name? Of course, Macho Man. He's Macho Man and Hulk. But what was the other one? Honky Tonk, the Honky Tonk guy. I forget his name. And of course, Andre the Giant was a legend. I remember Jake the Snake Roberts. I cannot believe you remember that, Milk Money. Gamma God says, hey, Otaku and family. I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend and doing well. I'm DCing, staying calm and remembering to put the phone down and touch grass. That's good. I'm glad you guys did. I actually laid in some grass this week, so it's my first in a while. Yeah, guys, I hope we get this rally soon so we can make some of that money. That's right, Gamma Goddess. That's, of course, your tagline. You forgot to say it. I got you, though. All right, Jake the Snake says, a parabolic run begins June 26th at 3:48 p.m. You know what? I'm going to screen cap that. I'm going to hold you to it, Jake. I'm going to hold you to it. Oh, my gosh. There we go. I'm going to screen cap that one. I want to make that here for everyone to see. We're going to see what's going on at June 26th, 3:48 p.m. Let's freaking go. Oh, my God, guys.
I'd buy that for $1.
We'll see. I'm going to hold you to it. I got to save that on my hard drive when we're done with this. Okay. All right, let's get into some news, guys. Anything else breaking before I get into some of the stuff I had pulled up? Let's see. Let me know in the chat if you guys see any activity out of Tehran and Israel. Yeah, I know right now it's still heated, still really heated over there. I think if I'm not mistaken, Israel was the last to get hit with a retaliational strike. Bitcoin bounces back as institutionals buy the dip. That's right, Israel-Iran conflict caused a dip in the Bitcoin price last week, but it didn't last long as the bullish institutions went bargain hunting, triggering a spike in demand and swift price recovery, especially for Bitcoin. As I showed you, the demand on exchanges is insane. Bitcoin stages comeback with a big money as everyone goes shopping. Strategy and Metaplant, two of the most prominent Bitcoin treasury companies, bought a combined total of 11,212 Bitcoin in the past 24 hours, taking advantage of the cryptocurrency's momentarily decline in price following the unfolding conflict in the Middle East. Israel launched a preemptive missile strike attack on nuclear sites in Iran last week, Thursday, citing concerns over the alleged secret nuclear weapons program that would pose pose a threat to Israel. Iran retaliated with its own counterstrikes to the conflict that continued to escalate. Both stock and crypto markets tanked last week, Friday, as a result, creating an opportunity for firms like Strategy and Metaplant to swoop in and pull back up Bitcoin and discounted on prices. I don't know if you guys saw this morning's open too. Unfortunately, I wasn't here, but it was explosive. Everyone was buying up everything. I mean, it was crazy. Strategy shelled out more than $1 billion and purchased 10,100 Bitcoin on Metaplanet, bought 1,112 for roughly 117 million. And of course, Strategy owns now 592,100 Bitcoin. Can't stop, won't stop buying that Bitcoin. Metaplanet's path to 210,000 Bitcoin. That is their goal. And yeah, they're getting there. They're slowly getting there. They hope to be there by 2027. Alright, this era will be divided between those who bought Bitcoin and those who were left behind, says Metaplanet's CEO Simon Garevich post on X. This is it, guys. It's either nut up or shut up, according to these CEOs that are buying up all the Bitcoin. JP Morgan files for trademark JPMD. Is it a stablecoin? Question mark. JP Morgan Chase has filed with Web3 offering called JPMD with a U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Stoking speculation, the U.S. investment bank is planning to launch its own stablecoin. The trademark application filed on June 15th describes a project that entails trading, exchange, transfer, and payment services for digital assets issued on blockchains. The U.S. PTO has accepted but not yet approved the proposal. We've been talking about this for a while. That JP Morgan's been testing on the blockchain for a couple of years, and they have something, of course, big lined up. We also have to be paying attention this week, guys. Tomorrow is, I think, the next deadline to pass the Genius Act stablecoin bill in the Senate. That's the last thing I heard. That is pretty much geared to go. I don't think there's anything really slowing that one down, according to Cynthia Lummis over on X, where she keeps posting all of the progress they're doing right now. Well, at least what she can talk about. It seems positive. All right, Michael Saylor's strategy snaps up another 1.05 Bitcoin, and Bitcoin debt-fueled bet, or is it a master stroke, according to Tanzil Akatar, a journalist over at cryptonews.com. We're going to dig into this one. Strategy has acquired 10,100 Bitcoin for 1.05 billion. As you guys see, of course, the post from Strategy over on X there. The real news is, of course, over on X. The latest investment raises Strategy's total Bitcoin holdings are approximately 592,100, solidifying its stance as one of the largest corporate Bitcoin holders globally. The largest globally. The firm continues executing on its Bitcoin buy and hold strategy, fueled by proceeds from equity and debt financing, rather than using it market programs. Importantly, Strategy did not sell any stock or Bitcoin in the days surrounding the acquisition. As you can see here on June 16th, 2025, Strategy announced updates for the victories of Bitcoin holding. All right, we got the idea. I've already regurgitated that like 12 times. Continued confidence in Bitcoin's long-term value. In the filing, Strategies management stresses its unwavering conviction in Bitcoin's long-term value proposition, although they acknowledge the volatility and risks associated with such a concentrated treasury allocation. The filing explicitly warns that the absence of diversification heightens exposure to Bitcoin's short-term price fluctuations. The concentration of our assets in Bitcoin limits our ability to mitigate risk that could otherwise be achieved by holding a more diversified portfolio. Again, guys, I have to show my bias. All right, I have to, of course, show my bias, but also try to challenge it every single day. And this is what I'm after right now. Strategy notes the strategy has not been tested over and over again, extending a period of time or under different market conditions, financing, and risk factors. The 8K also discloses that Strategy's Bitcoin acquisitions are financed primarily through debt and equity, making the company dependent on favorable financing conditions to sustain its accumulation trajectory. Strategy also flags counterparty and custody risks, acknowledging that its custodians were to undergo insolvency, access to stored Bitcoin might be impeded. This purchase follows a 10-for-1 stock split in August 2024, ensuring that the price share metrics from the Form K reflect the adjusted post-split figures. With Bitcoin hovering around 104,000, Strategy's entry is striking for its size and continued commitment in the volatile macroeconomic environment. A lot of people, too, are looking at this, especially the ones that don't understand exactly where of course, Strategy's looking at here with their Bitcoin-only strategy. A lot of people like Peter Schiff are of course looking at it as a bubble that eventually will pop and it will fail. I don't see this though. I still think that of course Bitcoin is, until we have something that's better, or if we ever will, Bitcoin of course is the best asset we've ever created, the most scarce thing we've ever have on Earth. All right, so this weekend, Michael Saylor, as executive chairman, reportedly met with the top Pakistani officials to explore how crypto could help reshape their country's financial future. I have some of this to cover with you guys in the real news over on X as well. But the talks described as the officials' landmark discussion brought Saylor together with Finance Minister Mohammed Azarab, I can't even pronounce that, Aurangzeb, and a Minister of State of Crypto and Blockchain Balal bin Saqib. I hope I'm not just butchering that, but I think I did okay. The agenda focused on how Bitcoin should be used in sovereign reserves and monetary policy. Meanwhile, Pakistan is accelerating efforts to become a digital asset leader in the global south. Pakistan aspires to be the global south in development and adoption of digital assets, setting a benchmark for innovation, regulation, and inclusive growth in the digital economy. Good luck on that, Pakistan, since we also have the likes of Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, Syria, and, of course, the big one, Dubai. All, of course, doing amazing things with crypto right now. All right, guys, there's so much stuff to cover. Let's get back in the chat real quick, and let's see what you guys are blowing up the chat. Man, I cannot catch up with you guys. You guys keep blowing up the chat so fast. Let's get this money. Yes, Yamagatas, let's get this money. Jake the Snake says LMFAO. I'll be occupied at the time, so I don't know. That's when it's coming. Jake the Snake says Gamma in the house. Yes, Gamma's in the house. MM is also, man, happy you remember my heyday. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yo, Danny, Super Danny in the house. How's it going, Super Danny? My God, this one's for you, my guy. My favorite Super Danny, Super Stan. Super Danny in on the block. Yes, Super Danny on the block. Go Time Milk Ramona. Yeah, everyone's in the house, man. Everybody's here. Even Strawberry Dragons. How's it going? Strawberry, how is it going? Gamma Goddess. Yes. Yo, Strawberry Dragons. Everyone. Yo. What is up? What is up, yo? Yeah, hope everyone had a good birthday, and of course, happy Father's Day to all. Gamma Goddess says, Danny, you think you had a great birthday? I appreciate you and the family showing some love. Yes. All the love is in the chat, guys. It's all in the chat. All right. So yeah, is Bitcoin at risk according to cryptonews.com? I don't know. I don't personally feel like it is, as Bitcoin has proved to be a risk on and risk off asset time and time again. Has anything changed? Let's see what cryptonews.com says with the writer Connor Stefton. Let's see what's going on here. Bitcoin has had its brink of establishing a new fresh all-time high last week, but the bullish momentum was derailed by the Israel launched a series of late-night airstrikes against Iran, with Tehran later responding in kind with more missile strikes as well. The world's biggest cryptocurrency wasn't alone in suffering sell-offs. Global stock markets took a battering as investors digested the ramifications of its latest escalation in the Middle East. Oil prices rose, and so did gold. While Bitcoin has recovered to some extent at the start of the week, it remains below the 110,000 record recorded last Wednesday. But a bigger question now is what lies ahead for the crypto markets. And you can kind of see this morning for the foreign markets, it looked like we were going to get a bit of a rally, getting a little bit derailed on the tails of that, coming back down. I want to see if we are getting any more strikes tonight as we're getting closer to the time where they started to pop off. Lately, it's been around 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let's take a look and see if anything's popped off yet on one of these news sites. If I can get to a news site. The internet is just not working really well tonight. While I'm waiting for this to pop up, anyone else in the chat mentioning anything else here? Heidegger, how's it going? Heidegger also in the house. How's it going, Heidegger? What's up? I thought you were streaming today. Only in the morning. I wasn't able to make the morning live stream. Devin Walker says, what's up? I think this conflict is making right now a prime time buying opportunity. 100% agree with you, Walker.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yes. And yeah, thank you, Strawberry Dragons. I did all that, and Fram, a big part of that. Yes, all of you guys. All the love goes out to the guys in the chat. Thank you again for being here and supporting the channel, especially during the time I'm on the road. This is crazy, guys. Look at these laser eyes. It's insane. All right. So yeah, news. What else we have in the news? 30 minutes ago. What else we have here? It says Trump calls for an immediate evacuation of Tehran and brands Iran foolish amid ceasefire calls, while Netanyahu refuses to rule out an assassinating supreme leader as a war enters fifth day. Oh boy, guys, oh boy. Simply stated, Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. And yeah, that's still the same rhetoric. I think it's just the same narrative. Nothing really has changed as of 30 minutes ago. Cool. So we're probably gonna see more strikes tonight. Let me know in the chat if you guys seen them. Any of them? I'm sure we'll see some reaction in the charts before we even see it on the headlines, right? All right. Okay. So what else we have here? Of course, Michael Saylor bonus. I think we're pretty much up to date with his here. Oh man, these missile attacks have been insane. Though. I don't know if you guys seen some of the videos of some of the stuff they've had in some of the residential. Of course, I can't even get in there. I'll show you some of that, guys, over on the Real News anyway later. Justin Sun triggers a 647% stock rally as a billionaire reportedly gearing up to take Tron public with another IPO for a crypto company. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Billionaire Justin Sun is reportedly gearing up to take Tron public following an end of the U.S. regulators' investigation into him and the group. Citing 2 people briefed in the matter, Financial Times reports that Tron will go public via a reverse merger with the SRM Entertainment, managed by the New York-based boutique investment bank Dominari Securities, a firm that ties it to President Donald Trump's sons and Donald Trump Jr. and Eric. This is just weird stuff, guys. Weird stuff. Of course, nothing. Of course, following Justin Sun is not either weird or questionable at best. In a separate press release, SRM Entertainment announced it was entering into a securities purchase agreement (SPA) with a unnamed private investor for a sum of $100 million equity investment that will be used to the SRM to initiate a Tron token treasury strategy. Justin Sun was named as an advisor to the company. Shares of the SRM skyrocketed as much as 647% early on Monday morning. At the time of writing, is currently still up 450% on the day. There you go, guys. That's like the same sort of craziness we saw with the Ripple IPO. We're now seeing with Justin Sun's, what is it? Boutique firm thing. Of course, where he's going to be launching his IPO for Tron. So if you're into that world, maybe that might be a good place for you to SRM Entertainment. A good place, of course, for you guys to make some money there. If you haven't already missed the boat, I don't know. It's not my world over there in the TradFi space. All right, guys. BlackRock, another launch here for BlackRock, and they launched a $400 billion capital raised to expand portfolio. Here's what the firm's looking to accumulate with this ridiculous amount of money. Here we go, guys. I'm sure I'm reading these zeros right? That's a stupid amount of zeros. $400 billion. The largest asset manager in the world is reportedly gearing up to raise hundreds of billions of dollars to expand its investment horizon. BlackRock is planning to raise $400 billion from its clients in the next 5 years as an effort to double its operating income and stock price by 2030. Guys, that's not even that long time from now. That's 5 years, not even 4.5 years from today. If you want to go into January 2030. And they're going to have that much money on the sidelines by then? That's going to be stupid. My guess is this money is going to be used to form the new stock market on crypto, tokenizing, of course, all of the securities we have. And I think they're getting ready for it. They know the time is getting closer and closer near. BlackRock has revealed its plans for technology, to 100% growth in the amount of revenue it collects from these sectors. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink is currently hoping for a doubling of his shares of BlackRock as well as BLK, which are currently trading at $971 with the market cap around $150 billion. My gosh, we're singularly focused on executing these integrations to bring the breadth of BlackRock to each and every client. And the Ethicuthan, I gotta speak like him too. He kind of has a little bit of a lisp. Doubling operating income and stock prices, I believe, is very achievable. The CEO compares BlackRock's current market cap to 2009. Guys, there's so many parallels here. I can't. I'm not the only one seeing this, right? 2009, when it acquired Barclays iShares Index Fund business. Shares of the BLK have since gone up 619%. It feels a bit like it did after we acquired BGI. Larry Fink says, I wasn't happy with the stock price after we did that transaction, but we proved that our whole was exponentially stronger than the parts. Okay. The stock broke out, and I believe that it was going to be the case here today. Think also said that by 2030, BlackRock is looking to raise a revenue of 20 billion to 35 billion or more. Ridiculous for the amount of money that they're going to be making annually. All right, here we go, guys. Anything else we can find breaking? I went over pretty much all the highlights for the day. Let's see. Trump media files to launch Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. We've already talked about that many times and occasions now. I did not talk about one thing, though, I really wanted to talk about, which I'm not sure if you guys heard yet, about the Trump phone, which is a thing now. Oh my god. If I can even type anything on here and get a search result. That would be nice. It went to a AI description. There we go. Trump organization unveils a $499 gold phone, raising new concerns on conflicts of interest. I'm sure we all have that question in the back of our head, right? Right? is it just me? There we go. There's the phone. This is brought to you by Forbes.
The Trump Organization announced its latest venture on Monday, a cell phone service and smartphone line referred to as Trump Mobile. It will include a monthly talk, text, and data plan and its own phone. According to the Trump Mobile website, the monthly mobile plan, called the 47 plan, will start at $47.45 before taxes and fees. This is a reference to Trump's 45th and 47th presidency. The signature phone, called the T1, will start at $499 and will run on Google's Android operating system. The website's mock-up of the device shows an etched American flag on the back of the phone. With clear branding tied to President Donald Trump, this is the latest example of blurred lines between Trump's Oval Office position and his family's private business dealings.
Alright guys, so that is what's going on with the current Trump ventures. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about that. I mean, it's a nice looking phone. It just, I think the Obama phone was cheaper.
What are you, stupid? What are you, stupid?
Yeah, I had to do it. I mean, it's a free government phone. Come on. Of course, this is a business venture from Trump's family, but obviously tying in elements of his presidency into it. Interesting. All right, so what else we got? Guys? I've got, of course, the next lineup of things on the checklist here. Of course, I'm talking about the real news over on Twitter. We're gonna, of course, get into this, but before I do, and I need to refresh that. That looks jank. Before I do, yeah, that's better. Before I do, of course, I want to get back in the chat and catch up with you guys. But yeah, you guys, if you like what you're seeing here tonight, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. Guys, we're over 700 subs now, getting so close to our 1,000 target. Over there, of course, on that side. Yeah, you can see the bar over to the right. Man, this is really scuffed. I know, guys, some of you guys like this scuffed content, but yeah, it drives me crazy sometimes. I need a new, I need a travel lamp. I need a travel lamp. Amber lamp. Maybe not amber. It's just like a bright light, man. I just need something for the show on the road. Let me get back in the chat real quick and see what you guys are talking about. Let's see here. Hello, Jake the Snake. Hello, Gamma. Everyone is here. Everyone is present. Boom. What's that? Yo. Devin Walker is also in the house as well. Telling you guys like it is a prime time buying opportunity. 100% there. Andy also in the house. How's it going, Andy? I miss you, my guy. President real Donald Trump is leaving the G7 summit in Canada early, telling the National Security Council to be preparing for the Situation Room for his return. Damn, Andy with the freaking alpha. Thank you, my guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. That's solid. Right there. My man, Magman. Let's go. How's it going, Magman? When moon? Soon moon. I hope so, guys. I don't know.
Stupid.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and wow, as BlackRock needs more power and money. Yeah, they definitely need more, right? Jesus, seriously, ridiculous. Again, I love that new icon you got there, Heidegger, of course, with sporting Godzilla with the shades. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, Matt Adam says, Andy, where is the whale channel news? Yeah, he is, man. He definitely is. All right, guys, let's check and see what I got to share with you guys tonight on Twitter. I've been stacking this up the entire weekend. We're going to have some fun tonight. Let's go. Bitcoin historian says, fact, America will pass the Genius Act. It's the first landmark crypto legislation, and it's going to happen this week. Breaking Texas strategic Bitcoin reserve could become law as soon as this week as well. The governor has 7 days to sign. It's coming, guys. It's coming. French lawmakers just proposed an amendment to mine Bitcoin using surplus energy. The race is on. Of course, everyone wants to use that unused energy for something, and of course, Bitcoin is the best place to be parking it. The largest bank in the world, JP Morgan, with $3.9 trillion, just filed a trademark for a crypto stablecoin, JPMD. That's what we are assuming it is going to be, a stablecoin. Giga bullish for the markets, of course, and the banks have a way to survive. Breaking, Michael Saylor has just bought 10,100 Bitcoin. As I've been shouting from the rooftops all day. Biggest purchase this month. Yes, biggest purchase. Planet also buys 1,012 Bitcoin. Billions of dollars are coming for Bitcoin. Also, guys, Leo, let me know if you heard about this in your home country. Brazil just introduced a bill to eliminate capital gains tax on Bitcoin. If that's true, man, I am so happy for you, my guy. So happy for you. Hopefully this will be coming soon for the States sometime in the next year or two. Breaking, Japan's MicroStrategy MetaPlanet just issued a 30 billion yen worth of bonds to buy more Bitcoin. Corporate buying Bitcoin going parabolic, and of course, huge news that no one is talking about enough. And then, heavy traffic as people flee Tehran to save their lives. Look at this. Get the heck out of there. All right. Franklin Templeton spot XRP ETF decision is now due on June 17th. That's tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. So I know you XRP guys out there, look out for that. Type in tomorrow. It's either make or break tomorrow for the XRP ETF approval for Franklin Templeton. And this is a real one, not the futures spot. The futures or the or is it the short or long XRP ETFs? Those are weird. I don't know why we didn't get a spot ETF. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Steph in Crypto puts out insight. Jasmy's staking program expected to lock up 5 billion tokens by the end of 2025. Guys, this is bullish for Jasmy, and we don't get enough news, Jasmy news coming out here lately, but there it is, guys. There's some more. We're looking to lock up at least 5 billion tokens by the end of 2025. It's coming. We're in the dial-up days for Bitcoin, guys. In 2000, they couldn't imagine social media smartphones are streaming 4K porn in your pocket. In 2025, they can't imagine a world where dollars are dead and the Bitcoin runs the planet. Yes, it's coming, guys. Look at this freaking article from December 5th of 2000. Internet may be just a passing fad as millions give up on it. Highly unlikely that this comes to pass just like that as well. Okay, what else we got? Breaking, U.S. Senator Trump says that the U.S. attacked Iran. If U.S. is attacked by Iran in any way, American forces will respond in full strength. Samson Mount also puts out a Happy Father's Day to Satoshi Nakamoto, the visionary and father of Bitcoin. I absolutely love this one as well. Kathy Wood says that 1.5 million per Bitcoin is going to happen in 5 years. It's still realistic and on the table. It's coming.
I want to start right with Bitcoin and what you see as the outlook for Bitcoin's price. In recent weeks, you've come out and said $1.5 million per Bitcoin by the year 2030. Since then, though, we've seen quite a few outflows. We've seen a lot of volatility. Shonali just went through that. Is that still your view? 1.5 million by 2030?
Yes, it is our view. I think right now we're in a risk-off period generally. And if you've been watching Bitcoin, it's almost been a leader in terms of risk on, risk off. So I think that's what we're seeing. If you look at our on-chain analytics, what you will see is that we are in the middle of, we're a little bit more than halfway through a 4-year cycle. We think we're still in a bull market. And we believe that the deregulation that we're seeing here in the United States is going to be very important to institutions moving into this new asset class. Asset allocators have to have a point of view on this new asset class. And we think by putting it in portfolios, risk-adjusted returns for the entire portfolio will go up.
There you go, guys. There you go. So you can put all these people to rest, all these bears out there that want to tell you that if you look up that we're double topping right now. Yeah, that we're coming up for a second top. I'm going to say BS on that. BS on that. This is what I'm referring to here, was of course the 2021 cycle, which we got a double top, and the current one we're on right now, which we created one peak, and they're talking about creating another, and that will be doubling top towards the end of the year, right around September, October. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. There's so much more demand. Obviously, this time is different. Famous last words, but it is. It is so different. Okay, Senator Lema says that President Trump is in support of her bill to buy 1 million Bitcoin.
President Trump's support of my strategic Bitcoin reserve initiative, which will address our national debt while securing America's position as the global leader in financial innovation.
All right. Quickly end that one there. And then just in, another Iranian hypersonic missile strikes Tel Aviv. This happened to, I think it was technically yesterday, but look at this, guys. This is insane. The angle on this is crazy. I mean, what what a trooper to get that on film. Holy crap. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting. We also have an update, guys, for the robots out there. If you guys are looking out for your job to be replaced, it's coming. It's coming. Update. This video was from last Saturday. A robot speed was 4.05 seconds per package. That's right, 4.50 seconds for putting each package on the belt. Yesterday I saw it running at 3.54 seconds per package. That is a 13% speed up in just 6 days. And this is crazy. This actually is an hour-long video. Hour-long video sorting through packages at some sort of sorting facility. Guys, we're done. We're done. Of course, I'm here to remind you every single day, guys. Welcome to the dystopian future, where, of course, the AI and robots are coming to take your jobs. If you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a travel worker, a factory worker of any kind, a construction worker, it's coming, guys. It's coming. All this stuff is possible. Sci-fi, of course, definitely shows us that future where we are no longer required or needed to do these menial tasks anymore. Man, it's hard to remember all that stuff. And of course, fast food workers are already on the chopping block and already pretty much gone, guys. So get it while it lasts. Make as much as you can and throw it into crypto, because your time is almost up. Damn it. I can't get this freaking segue to work on this yet. No. All right, guys, we're going to go jump right back in there anyway. So, yeah, watch out. It's coming. It's coming for your job. Guys, I am just all over the place tonight. There we go. Back to it. Yeah, so pretty insane the robots are going to be able to do here in short amount of time. Okay, where else were we? Yeah, Vietnam legalizes digital assets by passing digital technology into law, which takes effect on January 1st of 2026. So Vietnam is ready to go for Bitcoin and crypto assets. We talked about this a little bit on Saturday, but Charles Hoskin came out again saying that they want to do a conversion of ADA for a Bitcoin treasury for Cardano.
I do believe that it will not materially impact Cardano by doing a conversion of 5 to 10% of the treasury into stable assets and assets like Bitcoin. And in doing this, we can create a yield, and that yield on an annual basis can be used to purchase ADA and over time replenish the treasury. And if this program is successful, then we can actually continue that strategy on an annualized basis, and over a period of 5 to 10 years, potentially grow to a $1 billion plus stablecoin treasury and Bitcoin treasury to augment and enhance the ADA value in the treasury that we have. this sets us up for great returns and for a pretty stable floor for the ecosystem as a whole, like you would want in any good sovereign wealth fund.
There you go, guys. Even Charles Hoskinson,
I do believe,
co-founder or co-developer for Ethereum, is buying Bitcoin. Can't make this shit up, guys.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, breaking Pakistan finance minister and state minister of crypto on crypto Bilal just talked with Michael Saylor about Bitcoin. I did allude to this a little bit during that one article, but yeah, it happened. They actually sat down with Saylor on a Zoom call and they got it done.
Global economy. Pakistan has many brilliant people, and a lot of people do business with you. My company had less than $400 million to invest, but the markets gave me $40 billion because they trust us. And so the most important thing is leadership, intellectual leadership, and that they trust you. If the world trusts you and they hear your words and you speak articulately, the capital and the capability will flow to Pakistan. It's there. It wants to find a home, and that's what happened.
All right, guys, I'm losing the buffering now. I gotta probably skip through this, but yeah, it happens, guys. You know, every time Michael Saylor talks to someone, except for what the hell's his name, Dave Portnoy, they of course get a Bitcoin treasury going or a strategy. Michael Saylor, of course, posted "Bigger Dots Are Better" last night. There's a little update or spoiler for you guys. We didn't catch that yet in the beginning of our live stream and the rest of the day, and I had to share this too. The Tickle Me Elmo without the skin is something out of nightmares, guys. Of course, yeah, Tickle Me Elmo is, I think that predates the Helmo meme, actually. I think the Helmo meme came out in 2013. Yeah, something of nightmares for sure. I don't know where the hell I saw that. I had to share it. God. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I think this takes us back to Friday night. Right there. BlackRock buys 272 Bitcoin on June 13th. That was the last thing I posted before on Friday. All right, getting back to it, guys. So just remember, we're not out of the woods yet. We still have some crazy FUD happening with the Middle East and everything that's happening right now with the world today. Kind of holding us back with the Fed and Trump and his crazy tariffs and all the stuff in the trade war today. Just remember, guys, just chill out. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Drink a 7-Up.
Yeah.
Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
You don't need to fund the market. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Oh, jeez, guys. All right, what else we got? I think that is all for the news. Let's get into the normies. That's right, the normies tonight. See what they are looking up today. See if they're even getting in. I'm telling you, there's no reason why Coinbase, that the Bitcoin Cash is going up if the normies are not here. There's no way. All right, Trump No Mobile is #1 on the search today. I kind of want to give them D- for just looking that up and being #1 right now. Boca Juniors versus Benfica. Guys, of course, the normies look for what? 3 things every single day: with celebrity, sports, and video games. Today's no exception with that rule. Chelsea versus LFAC. I don't know. With all the stuff, guys, normies love their sports. I cannot stop them. Karen Reed, Amex Platinum card. What? With Chase Sapphire Reserve. Wow, that's crazy that's up there. I'll give them a D now. Angel versus Yankees, Gage Wood, G7 Summit, Benfica, Juneteenth, Tehran, Iran. Okay, we're going to give them a D now. God. D plus, I guess a D plus. Yeah, we're up to D plus now. Phillies versus Marlins, David Heckley, Borderlands 4 Super Deluxe Edition. Oh my God, Borderlands 4 is coming out. Rebecca Greyhart, Sean Aston. Why is he on there? Hopefully he's okay. Izu versus Uka, Buka versus sports card. Normies love their sports. Credit One Bank Class Action Settlement. Wow, the normies are really getting into it today. Naked Gun, is that coming back? Oh geez, I guess it is. Senator Mike Lee and At Home. All right, normies get a D today. I will be nice and give them a D plus. What else are we looking at? Of course, we're looking at the Bitcoin searches on Google. Again, nothing looks like it's changed here. Still looking like it's down and to the right for people searching Bitcoin on the Google. Here on the last 7 days, pretty much nothing changed there either. Sitting at a 49. It's pretty normal for the normies. All right, guys. All right, that takes us back full circle to Bitcoin. And where are we going tonight? Doing our, of course, Crypto Chaos Magic on the live. Let's see what else you guys are talking about in the chat and get caught up there. All right. Andy says President real Donald Trump is leaving the G7 summit in Canada early, telling the National Security Council to be prepared for the Situation Room in his return. We did mention that. Of course, you are the man, Andy, for mentioning that. Thank you again. Yes, Heidegger says, while BlackRock needs more power and money. I think we read that one already. Andy's, yeah, the Whale Channel News. Yes, you are, of course. Thank you again, Andy. Gonna destroy all the models. These shades are going to cover the laser eyes. That's right, guys. Why do we do Crypto Chaos Magic every single day? Because
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When Godzilla walks onto the playground, you know, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
You're goddamn right, and that's what we're waiting for. Isn't that right, Heidegger? That's what we're waiting for. Staking Jasmine, oh man, oh man. Andy says, breaking rumor, Judge Torres may issue her final ruling within the next 48 hours. XRP unlikely. We'll see if the rumor is true. That is the settlement, of course, being split, I think, divided between, you know, the fine they're going to have to pay being divided towards the SEC and XRP. Hopefully getting them underneath $100 million in fines. It's been absurd since the very beginning. Heidegger says, I'm all in good in the neighborhood with the bad news and the FUD. Keep prices low for me to build a beggar position. 100% Degger knows what is up. Andy with the alpha. Yes, look at that. Fire and spotlight. Thanks again, Andy. Thank you. Yes, dude. Thank you. All right, guys. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're going to do, of course, our Crypto Chaos Magic prediction tonight. Of course, recapping for you guys. If you guys just got to the channel, right, I'm going to go undo everything I just did earlier. If I get back to it, maybe. We looked at Miria for a little bit there. And there it is, guys. Of course, last night, the entire weekend, guys. I, of course, charted the entire weekend for you. And when I left on Friday, I said, I'm looking at a baseline or bearish prediction model for Bitcoin. And that's exactly what we did. We projected it basically right on to our baseline target. The market opened right there on the baseline target. Pretty crazy. Again, guys, no one else does this crazy, crazy psychology, crypto chaos, magic predictions for you all the way through the entire weekend. That's 3 days, guys. That's 3 days. It's insane. All right, so a round of applause, of course, to Crypto Chaos Magic. Thank you, Crypto Chaos Magic. We're going to do some more tonight. All right, so we're going to clean this up again and do, another round of this and see where we head tonight. It looks like, of course, the market wanted to sell off a little bit as we started the open live, and we rebounded. This is actually bullish, guys. This is bullish that we actually rebounded right out the gate. The market opened because they had the potential to Bart Simpson us, right? And just stop right there and go sideways for the rest of the evening. And right now we got a bullish bounce at least the beginning of the foreign market open. That's bullish. So I'm looking at a pretty good night. As long as never mind. They're gonna start bombing probably in like an hour, or maybe 30 minutes. They'll probably start bombing in like 30 minutes. But who knows? Maybe the foreign market won't react in such a negative way. Because it's just going to be something they're going to have to get used to, just like Ukraine, right? It's exactly what has been, thwarting the markets, and everyone's kind of taking a blind eye to now, has been Ukraine and Russia for the past, it's been 3 years now. I cannot believe that thing's been going on for so long. Anyway, so this is what we're looking at tonight. We're looking at a bottom of possibly 100K, 101. And in our range is also up to about 111. I think if we again go back to the live heat map,
Loch Ness monster picture.
Oh, is that Nessie, the Loch Ness monster? What the hell? I just got derailed by Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. That's awesome, man. That's part of my childhood. I was really big on those monsters. Anyway, while I'm waiting for this damn thing to pull up because the internet's so damn slow, we have our range right now. And also a reminder from Jake the Snake that he says that the parabolic run is going to begin June 26th. That's right. I gotta save that on my computer before I forget. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that later, and of course, prove him right or wrong. You know, Jake put himself on the line, my man. What a trooper, man. What a crazy prediction, my guy. Can't wait to see where we are there. Wouldn't it be amazing if we actually are in all-time highs by then? I would imagine we would be, though. Okay, so. All right, guys, let's get to it. I'm going to zoom in here for you so you can see what I'm looking at. Oh, my God, it's so slow. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Jeez. All right, there we go. We're going to zoom in right here and get some Wayne's World zoom action. Whoa! All right, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at a bottom of about 100K and a top at around 111.5. That's what I'm looking at right here, just a hair above 111. That's what the live heat map is showing us, where all the orders are being placed right now. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. In the short term, though, it looks like we're doing okay. We're doing okay. And it is, man, it's getting really bright up there. They want to just load that all the way up to 115,000. So it's really going to be really hard to break through that wall, but when we do, man, it's going to be massive. But yeah, the buys right now are also getting that set up pretty hard. It's also going to be hard to push us down further. We need like a Black Swan event, maybe like we need maybe have some sort of nuclear, level event. Again, no one wins in those scenarios. So still looking like everything's still kind of the same tonight. Maybe a little bit of higher lows. I feel like a weatherman every time I do this. Maybe a little bit of higher lows into the evening, the morning for, of course, the foreign markets. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get back to it. Again, nothing has changed. Not really. We're still in a bull scenario. Okay, there we go. So let's clean the rest of the chart up. Oh my God, it's a mess. I got so many ritual sticks on here from last Friday. There we go. This is all I need right here. And if you guys are new to the channel right now, what I do is I get these ritual sticks set up for 9 p.m. That is, of course, 9 a.m. in the foreign markets. And is that really that? Is that in the right spot? Yeah, that's right there. Yeah, that's right. All right, and what I do is I get because all you need to know is these three numbers, guys, 9, 12, and 3. If you're in Eastern Standard Time, or at least referencing Eastern Standard Time, you know where all the volatility is going to happen. 9 a.m., of course, the market open. 12 for the market intraday trading, guys, and of course, there's lunch breaks doing day trading. And 3 p.m. 3 p.m. for the markets close. Again, pretty much lines up with the other side of the markets as well in the foreign markets. Ramona coming in with a $10 super chat. Please hit the like and subscribe. Otaku, shill harder. Damn it. I can never shill hard enough, Ramona. I can never shill hard enough. Yeah, that's right, guys. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. We're trying to get this stream up to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. If I can't, man, I'm just going to walk away. Am I joking? Jesus, you never know, guys. So please hit the like and subscribe down below if you like what you're seeing tonight. Here we go, guys. We're gonna get into crypto chaos magic tonight on the altar. Let me get all the things, guys. Get all the things. Here we go. I have an altar. That's right. We have the crypto chaos altar, not just any altar. That's right, guys. I created this for the show. You can hardly even see the damn thing because it's so damn dark in here. I need some light. But yeah, the altar's here. We're going to light the Bitcoin candle, and we're going to figure out where Bitcoin is going to go tonight. Here we go, guys. So we got the Bitcoin candle. That's right. The not just any candle. It is the Bitcoin pizza lighter that we're lighting the candle with. It's an orange candle, and so we have everything in place. And we idolize the moon for its power. Because we're all lunatics here. And we need to sacrifice some Benny for the market tonight. That's right. Bye bye Benny. Goodbye. Bye bye Benny. And here he goes, up in flame. Boom. Bye bye Ben. All right, now that we have that on the altar, everything's in place, and we are going forward with the predictions tonight. And of course, chaos magic, we are influencing the markets by the power of suggestion. There we go, guys. Let me put this over here so I don't burn myself. The money keeps burning. All right, so where are we heading tonight? So what I do every single night is give you, of course, the probabilities, and then where my personal opinion is for where the markets are headed. And my God, guys, we get this pretty much on top every single night. It's insane. I cannot tell you exactly how it works other than it works. Of course, what we do every single night is we go through all the metrics. We analyze the markets, the overall sentiment, and psychology of the markets are all represented in the charts. These people and bots all move the markets in a similar fashion every single day. And if you know what's happening in the world, you kind of know what's going to happen in the future, providing any crazy black swan or major events, right? You can't predict everything, right? All right, here we go. So what are we looking at for our baseline target? I'm going to say we're probably going to come back up here, retest this right around noon in the foreign markets. Probably see a little bit of a bounce underneath, maybe a retest and sideways into the market. That's my hope for a recovery, and of course our baseline target for tonight. That'd be great. I hope that's where we're headed, but you just never know. You never know with these markets. Then of course I'm going to do a bear target. Bear target pretty much does the same thing, but instead of a rejection back down to retest, we're actually going to get rejected again before, and probably a lower in the market open tomorrow. So about 105, I would say, something like that, and then a bounce in the morning. So that's what I'm looking at for a bear target. And again, all it takes is more missiles and more fear and more FUD, and who knows who says what over the overnight hours for this to be invalidated. We go even further down and testing something the likes of like 101. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe if I'm not feeling that bullish enough, we'll go a little further down bearish, because this still seems bullish in my opinion in the short term. So yeah, let's see if we can do maybe a retest of 101 with something crazy happening tomorrow. Let's make this our base case scenario, and that would be our bull, because likely that we retain this is possible. But if we get another slam down with the Israeli attacks or the Iran attacks, we're probably going to see more FUD in the morning. So that's what I'm looking at right now. And then we're going to see a super bull, super bull market reaction. If nothing happens, we get a Goldilocks scenario, everything's positive, and I don't know, Ripple IPO comes out and in good favor with the judge and the fines and bullshit, whatever. I don't know. We get some news. I don't know, man. Super candle. I don't know. 113 new all-time high. Super bull scenario. I'm not calling for this at all, of course, guys. This is satire and silly nonsense. But we have touched it twice, or 3 times this year. We did actually pull off a super bull case, scenario. This actually is, again, very super bullish. This is up and to the right if you look at the overall trend. I did not mean for that to come out like that. It's just how the charts work. All right, guys. And then our bear target, our super bear target, specifically going back down and touching what? What? What?
What are you, stupid?
The super bear target, of course, is our fire sale Bitcoin, sitting at $80,000 Bitcoin. Good luck, super bears. I wish you the best. Not gonna happen. Hasn't never happened, but came close a couple times this year. All right, so that is what I'm looking at tonight. I think it's pretty much well adopted and set up for you tonight. I'm feeling more though like a baseline bear. Again, like I have been the last 3 nights, I've been pretty much on it except for one. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday last week. I was off a little bit from our baseline bull target, and I've been, of course, baseline bear for the last 6 days. So that's what I'm looking at tonight, guys. I would hold on to your butts as things get kind of shaky tonight. I'm guessing right around 10:30. We're probably going to see some sort of missile retaliation from one country to the other, and see a little bit of a drop downward, and maybe, of course, a full recovery by the market open. So maybe something like this for our baseline. Let's kind of go over that one more time. Not as low and a little higher in the morning. That will be what I'm looking at for Bitcoin tonight. Baseline bearish is what I'm calling. All right, guys. So let me know in the chat how you guys are faring with this right now. I know all of our bags are packed, right? We're all packed. They all have to be packed. But of course, we're just sitting on the sidelines waiting for more opportunities as they arrive. I think there's been plenty. There's been plenty of opportunity to buy in the last 2 or 3 weeks. There's just unprecedented amount of opportunities. So hopefully everyone's ready to go and everyone's exhausted and we're about ready to get this thing popped off, because my god, it's been too damn long. Too damn long. All right, guys, so have a good night. I will see you tomorrow morning. More chaos magic and of course and the likes in the evening as well. Have a good night and I will see you. It's always hard with goodbyes, guys, but I gotta go. Have a good one, guys. Peace. The button. Find the damn button.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade a montage. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my wallet with more coins and let me bottle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking and door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
If I can get on the right button, Jesus. Who the hell is that? Oh my god, I'm a sweet prince now, Jake. I guess if the king is not dead, I'm still the prince, I guess. Later, MM, how's it? Yes, later, MM. RMP, of course, dumb money. My god, guys, hopefully we don't lose another one of us before the bull run. That was rough. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. Peace.
Bet.